Dr. Quinn, thank you for being with us.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I guess the first question, what are the benefits of yet another shot, of this booster shot?
Well, the number one benefit is the fact that your immunity is increased. The research has overwhelmingly demonstrated that vaccines work and vaccines are safe. But the research is also indicating that over time, your immunity, your protection is a little bit less, it wanes a little bit. But the studies have shown that individuals that got boosters, their immunity went back up, meaning they had that protection. So if they came into contact with coronavirus, they had less of a chance of contracting coronavirus and less of a chance, if they did have a breakthrough infection, of having severe disease. So the fact that everyone that's 18 years and older can now get that booster, this is very encouraging because this is another step toward getting out of this pandemic, and we really need some good news right now.
Well, we know the advantages of getting the booster shots, but what are the risks of getting the booster?
Well, there are a number of concerns, but one of the biggest concerns was that myocarditis, and that's the inflammation of the heart, where individuals, especially young men that got the vaccinations, there was a very small number of individuals that did get this condition. But I do want to note that if you contract coronavirus, let's say you didn't get your vaccine because you don't want to get myocarditis, you didn't want that risk. Well, there's also a possibility that you can get myocarditis, which is the inflammation of the heart, from just contracting coronavirus. But here's the most important fact. The individuals that got myocarditis from coronavirus got a much more severe case than individuals that got myocarditis from the vaccine, which was very, very rare. So the take home is getting that vaccine, there is a risk of getting this condition, but not getting the vaccine, there's a higher risk of contracting coronavirus and still getting myocarditis and getting it at a much more severe case that has a much more severe possibility of taking your life. So this is something that was studied, and they determined that the benefits were much greater than the risk, and that's why they approved it for everyone 18 years and older.
Yeah.
Dr. Quinn, what makes the booster shot different from the original dose of vaccine?
Well, it's not different. It's the same exact vaccine. It's just given 6 months after you received either the Pfizer or the Moderna. And if you got the Johnson & Johnson, you can get it 2 months later. And another interesting discovery is the fact that they determined that you can mix and match. Meaning if you got the Pfizer and 6 months later you want to get the Moderna, you can do that. Or if you got the Johnson & Johnson, you can get a different one. And this is good because what it does is it makes it so if someone goes to get a booster and let's say they got the Pfizer, but they don't have any Pfizer on hand at this particular facility, they say we only have Moderna. Well, they can get the Moderna. And by increasing accessibility and options, that can increase the probability that more people can get these boosters, more people can get this protection, and more people's lives can be saved.
Got a real quick question because we're out of time, but can you take a flu shot and the booster shot at the same time?
Yes, you can do it on the same day. Walmart, they're doing it at our facility. We're doing it. You can get both vaccines, the flu and the coronavirus vaccine, on the same day, and it's determined to be safe.
All right, Dr. Timothy Quinn, our expert of all experts there. Thank you for joining us again. Have a good weekend. This weekend.
Thank you.
Just about.